Welcome back to JazzTime.com. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today, we'll be going over a Rolex Datejust 31 with a white mother-of-pearl dial with a diamond bezel, round diamond hour markers with a Pave 6 diamond, set number, Roman numeral, and on an Oyster bracelet, reference number 278240. This case, as denoted in its name, is 31 millimeters in diameter, finger to thumb, and made of oyster steel for strength and durability, along with the ability to polish to an exceptional degree. The architecture is a monoblock middle case with a screw-down case back and winding crown to ensure waterproofness down to 100 meters or 330 feet. This bezel is an aftermarket diamond bezel capable of attracting attention from anywhere in the room with its ability to reflect and catch light from any angle. This bezel did not actually come stock on this specific model, but is certainly an option if you want the case to complement the dial as well. The bezel came at a customer's request, and we were able to have the original domed bezel replaced. As you can see here, this is what it used to look like, minus the raised portion. This bezel was flush against the case originally. All right, so that's what it used to look like. And while it does look a bit excessive to have so many handset diamonds placed so precariously within this bezel, it's about a 1.1 to 1.3 carats of diamonds. It's extremely well done, and it is extremely precise in its construction. All right, as you can see as I go all the way around. All right, it does look a bit excessive. However, I do believe that it looks absolutely complete and gorgeous when you look at it within the entire context of the entire watch, especially with those diamond set hour markers with that Pave 6 Roman numeral. All right, and while we're here, the crystal is of a transparent scratch-resistant sapphire, so there's no fear of suit threads or buttons damaging it. And as this is a Datejust, it has a Cyclops window directly over the 3 o'clock position, so you can see and you can read the date very quickly at a glance. The dial on this model also did not come stock either, as it is actually originally came with a silver index dial. All right, as you can see right here, this is what it used to have. And you know, if you were to have a silver index dial with a diamond bezel, well, that just simply, well, I won't say that it's bad, but it doesn't quite suit it as well. But when you have the diamond hour marks, diamond Pave 6 Roman numeral, and the diamond bezel, it makes it a complete package. All right, certainly an upgrade when it comes to presentation. The dial is white mother of pearl and is set with all of those diamonds on all of those hour markers except for 12, 6, and 3. So there's 9 diamonds with an 18 karat white gold settings. All right, the diamond presentation set before the mother of pearl dial background makes for a very special, distinguished look for those looking to really demonstrate a refined air and taste in aesthetics. And while this exact configuration is certainly possible directly from Rolex, the availability may be rather low, given that all the other parts together require precision from hand setting combined with high demand. And keep in mind that, you know, it used to come with, you know, a much lower cost dial and a lower cost bezel. So originally it was, you know, well, okay, after all of the changes, this piece goes currently, as of the making of this video, between $8,000 to $9,000. Whereas if you were to buy it as this configuration, it would be easily close to double that amount. All right, but since we are able to get aftermarket dials and bezels, we can actually offer lower prices for the same look. All right, so if you want any of that, be sure to head to the link below, jazztime.com, where you can see and order this type of watch or any other watch with, you know, the same sort of modifications. All right, so while we're here, we can also demonstrate the winding crown. It works exactly as you expect. Simply unwind it to the first position and you can wind the watch. If you are at a dead stop, it takes about 15 to 20 full turns to get it started again. Pull it out to the next position and you can then adjust the date by rotating it counterclockwise. Now the throw is very small, and as this is a Datejust 31, the crown is also rather tiny as well. So it feels less than a quarter turn to advance the date. So if you need to go forward in time very quickly, this is certainly a good contender for your next watch. As you can see there. Okay, now pull out to the final position. It hacks the seconds hand, so you can then adjust the minute hand and place it right back in to start up the seconds hand for precise time setting. Be sure to screw the crown back in entirely against the case to ensure that superior water resistance. All right, and what makes all of this work is the movement. It's one of the newest of Rolex's in-house made movements, a 2236 caliber with a ±2 second time differential per 24 hours, continuing to exceed Swiss standards of timekeeping. It is a perpetual, mechanical, and self-winding timepiece, so you only really need to wind it once fully, and then wearing it thereafter will allow the timepiece to continue winding throughout the day. The oscillator contains high-performance Paraflex shock absorbers and a Soloxy blue hairspring in silicon. Well, not a blue hairspring, a Soloxy hairspring in silicon to prevent electromagnetic interference as well as resist temperature changes, keeping the movement consistent in nearly any condition: summer, winter, winter snowstorm, or perhaps even a volcano, should you get close enough to survive it. The power reserve is 55 hours, so you can actually set it down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday morning, ready to conduct business, and it'll be keeping track of time just fine. The bracelet is the Oyster style, flat 3-piece links, all steel, high polish in the center with brush finishing along the sides, and high polish along their sides, all the way down with a nice gradual, extremely gradual taper down to the clasp, which is an Oyster folding clasp. Same pattern, brushed on the sides, high polish down the center with that Rolex logo. Lift the top to open it. All right, and the advantage to having the Oyster clasp is that it has the Easy Link 5mm extension, as you can see here. This is the closed position. To open it, simply pull it straight out, and there you go. There's an extra 5mm in case your wrist happens to swell, depending on your hydration levels during the day, and this works very well. To close it, simply just snap it back in. All right, and then starting back from the clasp, we have a gradual widening of the links back to a seamless transition back up to the case. All right, and while we're here, I'll actually try this on, give you some more of my thoughts as well. All right, so let's zoom out here a bit. All right, now noting that this is a Datejust 31, it is rather small on my wrist, but that's not to say that it's not stylish. With all the diamonds both on the bezel and within the dial, with that Pave 6, I believe that's 11 diamonds, all hand set. Very tiny, but it gives it that extra little bit of glitter, that extra little bit of bling that just really pulls this all together. That very it gives it a good sense of composition as well. The heft of that Rolex crown at the 12, with all of its detail, very nicely balanced with the highly detailed and very well done Pave 6 hour marker in Roman numerals. Gives it a very good sense of balance and symmetry. All right, now with this on the wrist, I do get a lot of bracelet, but that's certainly not a bad thing, because having a little bit of bracelet allows you to have a good framing for how this watch feels and how it wears. It doesn't have the massive wrist presence. Well, it didn't have the massive wrist presence, but now it does because of its appearance. The white mother of pearl with all of its shining colors. As I've been moving it throughout the light box within this video, I hope you can see all the different colors that are within it. The white mother of pearl, giving it a white type of background with all those tiny colors just radiating depending on the light source. All right. And having the dial, you know, with all those diamond hour marks, they're generally bigger than the index hour marks, as you can see. So they do add quite a bit of readability during the day and, you know, in just about any lighting situation. So who is this for? It's for anyone who really wants to put more emphasis on distinction and aesthetics, a little bit more than functionality, but, you know, this is certainly still functional. It still has the date window just like any other Datejust. It keeps time extremely well, as you would come to expect and know from Rolex. It's very useful if you've taken a few days off and you just need to get back in the swing of things without really having to compromise any of the timepiece's looks. The mother of pearl dial complements the diamond accents in the bezel and high polish in the steel bracelet very well. So what do you think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, as it really helps the channel out. Be sure to share this video with anybody looking for the next watch, or is perhaps, you know, thinking of upgrading their Datejust 31 to something with a little bit more sparkle and regality. We can get these aftermarket bezels and dials for you, all right, at just a fraction of what the original cost would have been. All right, and don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video. And don't forget, if you want to purchase this or any other watch, be sure to put in your order at jazztime.com. Link is in the description below.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.